Okay, here we are back in Battletech, and it is time for the next story mission. So for this one, we are at the moon of Smithon. We have a pretty severe mech penalty, well, tech penalty. So my Centurion's going to be out of commission for a while, Short Straw and Kepri are on the bench. And we have an upgrade in the near future. Now the good news is I can actually afford my bills for a little while longer, so we could kind of like sit around if I really wanted to. It's just, that's boring, and who wants to see that? Anyway, here we are at Anvelt. Karasas suffered, we're his allies. Must unite the founding houses. Understood, let's get the specifics. Something about a dropship. She's called the Newgrange. She's a transport vessel, ostensibly civilian, named for an old line of yard ships. And that's a new word, I think, for us. Lusitania class jump-capable spacecraft that were built with integrated docks and shipyard facilities. Highest Star League, yard ships served as mobile shipyards, allowing for ship construction and repair in locations that lack traditional docking facilities. It's unknown whether any survived in the modern era, but many spacers consider them to be functionally extinct. So what's the real story behind all this? The Newgrange is running weapons into the Oregon Reach to supply the Directorate's war effort. Her crew has been using an old commercial port on Anvil to fuel up between trips. Ships like this one could help to explain the Directorate's unexpected strength of arms. It's in our interest to destroy it. According to the intel we've been given, the Newgrange is carrying more armor than any Union-class dropship has any right to. Attacking her directly would be a waste of time. Thankfully, Lord Madera has found an alternative approach. The Anvil fueling station was designed for civilian use. It isn't a hardened target, its components can't withstand a sustained attack. So you want to attack while it's refueling. Sounds like a workable plan, let's move forward. Hang on a second, if this were easy blowing a fuel tank, Karasas would have done it himself already. What's the catch? Why send us after such an easy target? Last remnants of the personal guard 2 weeks ago. Lance of hardened mech warriors. They were similarly destroyed. There were no survivors. Sounds like an unusually heavy security detail for a smuggling operation. It's bizarre, I agree, but we only have Lord Karasas' word to go on. He didn't witness what happened. Bring the strongest lance you can feel, keep your eyes open while you're on the moon's surface. Recommend bringing a heat-efficient lance if possible. The atmosphere and climate will overwhelm your heat sinks if you're not careful. I'll prep my lance accordingly. That'd be wise. Good hunting, that guy. I'll be with you on the comms. So, here's what you've been waiting for, my new toys. So, the Hunchback is really, really good when it comes to alpha strikes. I'm going to be fielding my catapult for the near future. Or my trebuchet, I mean. I have pieces of a catapult, but I haven't put it together yet. And we're going to put the quick draw away. And the reason for that is we're going to bring in the Thunderbolt. So yes, I have a 65-ton mech, and I actually have components for a Grasshopper. But in case you're wondering, the Thunderbolt is actually one of my favorite heavy mechs in the tabletop. Like, one of the lances I would wield would be like a Thunderbolt, a Grasshopper, an Orion, and a Warhammer, or a Marauder for the last one. Like, a lot of my favorite mechs are in the heavy class, it's just I haven't found any of the unseen mechs yet, so I don't know what's going on with them. But anyway, the biome is Martian, so thin atmosphere, lots and lots of heat, as they said. I could bring the fire starter, but I'm just going to try to solve this with overwhelming force. Because everyone loves overwhelming force, right? In case you're wondering about Medusa, he has high spirits, so he can use his morale more often. And if you don't know what I'm getting at with that, he's in a Hunchback, a laser boat. So, one aim strike, pieces of mech will be flying. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4... So that's 7, I believe. 8, and a small laser somewhere. There it is. So that's 200 points of damage potentially being output by this Hunchback. This is a... Like, this is one of those things I was saying, man, I wish I would have had in that previous mission when we were on... I think it was the Karasas Liberation or something like that. This will shred light mechs in and of itself. I don't even need an assault. The Thunderbolt, on the other hand, this is packing a large laser double plus. This one has increased accuracy and damage, and then it's running the LRM 10++, so it's more likely to knock crap over. And if you're wondering about my trebuchet, I found another LRM 15++, and I took off one of the medium lasers to put in more ammo. So hopefully you see where this is all going. And if you're wondering, Vindicator's here for the PPC. This is running an LRM 5 double plus with stability damage. The whole point is, as mechs get heavier, it makes less sense to actually try to cut through them. You're literally better off knocking them over and just taking the pilot out of commission. Without further ado, let's deploy. I said let's deploy. If you're wondering about the small laser double plus on that Vindicator, that only comes into play when I'm meleeing. Because if I'm that close, then we have more fundamental problems than just trying to be ideal with my lasers. My positioning would need severe work. So this has a payout of 2 million C-bills. Salvage 4 of 16. Destroy the security team. The Newgrange must not escape. Engage and destroy the Newgrange. Karsos challenged my authority. He was right to do so. His son died in my name. It wasn't his son, it was his daughter. His son is the one that came out of the prison. Uh-oh. We do what we can to earn his help and support. Smuggling ship under the Directorate. Hajime.
Command interface initiated.
There's a lot of activity on the ground, Commander. Looks like a Newgrange is being prepped for launch. They're missing a space there. You're going to have a tight timetable to get in there and blow the station's fuel reservoir before it lifts off. I'm seeing turret emplacements and light battle-mech activity on the ground, but it appears that the security detail we were warned about is off-site, for now. Sumire will be monitoring this... the radar? Sensors, I think they actually said, but yeah. If I see anything, you'll be the first to know. I advise you be wary of the secondary landing pad up there on the ridge. If I were dropping a defensive lance, that's where I'd do it.
Good hunting, Commander. I'll be running ops for you from here.
So what am I actually aiming for? What's this? Yeah, I'll take the first move.
Enemy detected.
Is that actual water? I don't know what that is. Medusa sensors. Nope.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Oh well.
On my way.
Thunderbolt has jump jets in case you're wondering. That has a large laser, doesn't it? But only fired one medium. The thing I have to watch out for is that could be a spotter.
Yep.
And I do not want to alpha that.
Good enough.
If it's that mobile. So I don't want to go too high on heat. I do want to fire that one and that one since they have the highest rate of success. So we'll fire 6 of my mediums.
Firing on target.
4 of them hit. Took off the right arm already. Like I said, this thing just... a light mech is like paper to it. I'm a little concerned about what that was. That was an autocannon. I'm guessing they might have a scorpion somewhere. Oh great, another... Actually, that might have been that turret. No, turret's act last, so...
What can I do for you? Got it.
Make sure to keep my feet on the ground because that's too much heat. There's a mech. So there's no point in wasting the missile.
Uh-huh.
Good night.
Gotcha!
Anyone else want to move?
Standing by.
Yes, Commander. Engaging jump jet.
Brace.
Warning. Enemy sensor lock detected. Warning. Detecting mech warrior injury. Additional enemies detected.
We'll give them first move. That's most likely a medium mech at that, if it's moving like that. 55 tonner. Wolverine 6R. And another 55 tonner. That might be a Shadowhawk.
Light damage. Holding firm.
Just based on its weapon loadout.
Orders. On my way.
So I'm not going to be in range to hit that guy, but I can just guard in the meantime.
I hear ya.
Yeah, this thing has like no armor. What's going on?
Roger that. Firing on target. When I shoot you, you'll take it and like it.
You heard the lady. And the moment you've been waiting for.
Engaging target.
Orders. Copy that.
I'll move forward. Yep, it's a Shadowhawk, I figured. In case you're wondering why I thought that, it's based on the weapons I was using. So I'm going to turn off 2 mediums because I want to knock this sucker over, so I need to fire my missiles. It only needs a little tap before it goes down. If I weren't interested in knocking it down, then yeah, I'd go lasers.
Target confirmed.
So that's 2 pilot injuries. If we destroy the torso, that's it for that mech.
Warning. Enemy sensor lock detected.
Reporting. Minimal damage.
35-ton light. Of course, it's a Panther because it has to have a PPC. PPC connects.
Waiting for orders.
Ooh. So we're gonna stand on ice and cool off.
Location confirmed.
I have no idea what ice is doing on Mars here, since based on the sunlight, this does not look like the type of area I'd expect it to be. Well, so Alpha Strike. We're gonna go for the left torso, or the right torso, I mean. And boom!
Affirmative.
We had 3 hits out of 8.
Waiting for orders.
So there's 2 ways to take this out. I could either go for the right torso, center torso, the head. Leg won't do it though, but it'll slow it down.
Time to die. Want some more, huh?
I don't know what happened there. Yeah, I don't know. Well. So if I want to unload on this Panther,
Engaging target.
I was hoping to take a piece of it off, but yeah. So anyway, the Wolverine's gonna stand up.
Minimal damage on that hit.
Now, because Behemoth is so
Ready for
high in
orders.
guts, I don't have to move. And since I'm not interested in knocking this, actually, we'll still do it like this. Best case scenario, we hit it right here and take out the LRM-5. There.
You got nothing, you hear me?
I'm gonna start moving her forward again.
Good to go.
So you know what? I want to deal with the Panther once and for all.
Engaging target. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
So that's 2 pilot injuries, and it's going to slow that sucker down. So that was the
Yikes! That hit hard.
Phoenix Hawk, or not the Phoenix Hawk, the
Yeah.
Shadow Hawk, I mean. So that means the Wolverine still has... Actually, that might have been the Wolverine, so I'm going to go for the Shadow Hawk here. And once again, we're in a very good spot, so we can do an Alpha Strike.
Target confirmed.
Let's gain cover for them stupid storm.
You can see daylight through my armor. Commander?
So we're going to brace to contain damage. Panther rises. Hunchback should be its best target.
Damage is light. Receiving you.
LRM 15s.
Target acquired.
That should be the pilot. Oh no, it's a defender.
Forward a critical hit.
I don't think that's going to take it out. Needs one more injury.
Barely hit, Commander.
Ready for orders. Copy that.
So lasers are not supposed to have concussive force. I don't know why it got knocked down there. It might be some sort of effect with the tornado or something. That's annoying.
Damage is minor, Commander. Waiting for orders. Commander? Moving to position.
100 hit points. It will survive here no matter what. That sucks, man.
Roger that. I'm taking heavy hits, Commander.
Not entirely sure if I'm in laser range of that. I'm only gonna fire one. Actually, we're gonna set this to target C. You know what? We'll spread the pain. Okay, uncheck him. So one laser to the turret. Fire 2 on the Panther, and fire 3 on the Wolfie.
Engaging multiple targets. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
One's
this is
getting
kind of
picked
what I
off.
meant by for heavy mechs, you're just better off going for pilot kills.
Receiving you. On the move.
So which one are you in better shape? That one has an SRM. Okay, Wolverine. I'm going to use the medium lasers up close because they deal more damage. What kind of sucks here is I'm most likely to hit his right face, but if I can hit the center torso, he's dead. Or I could just take his leg off.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
That'll do full damage to me. Do I get to go first, or do they?
Aye, aye.
So, half my payload is going to B, half to A. Alpha Strike, go.
Engaging multiple targets.
That one's dead.
How'd that taste?
I was expecting to run up and kick me because it doesn't have anything else going for it at the moment. It turned its back.
Good to go.
Oh, don't have vision on it. So they're gonna land right there. Yeah, I'm not sure I actually want to get any closer. I still have 8 rounds in. Actually, I'm just gonna hold fire. There's just no sense.
Ready for orders. Position confirmed.
So the right torso is exposed. We have a chance to just drill in that.
I copy.
I was hoping to knock him over, damn it. Oh my god. That is crap.
Critical hit.
Commander, that dropship is about to take off. You have to stop it.
See, even if I pound the back armor, it's not really a big deal.
Firing on enemy 6. One less target.
Waiting for orders. Affirmative.
It's gonna take a little bit of work to get that thing.
Here we go.
your fire. We're a civilian transport, not a military dropship. I know what you are. Power down your engines and surrender or your ship will be destroyed. Hold your fire. There are unarmed people in this vessel. We have a hold full of passengers. I know what your ship is carrying and isn't civilians. I'm giving you one last chance to surrender. If you refuse, weapons actually be on your head, not mine. Listen to reason and power down. They've cut comm feed. I'm picking up increased activity on my sensors. They're making a run for it. They left us no choice. We're blowing the reservoir.
Let's do what we came here for, Commander. Take that dropship out.
Orders.
How many turrets are there? I don't want to expose my left side any more than I have to. So I'm willing to heat up for this.
Locking on target.
That should be dead.
Rot it down, Commander.
Generators down, Commander. That should take their turrets offline.
I've got a Directorate Leopard moving in on your position, Commander. Judging by the markings, it's a House Espinosa ship.
That must be the Defense Force Lord Kuros has warned us about. Be ready.
I was hoping to be close enough for the small laser to kick in, but oh well.
Got it. Yes, Commander.
Got it.
We're gonna move her
Commander.
next.
On my way.
Turning that one off so that I can cool down ever so slightly.
Locking on.
I don't think I'll be in range for lasers, and I do not want to waste any missiles on this. Nope.
The Newgrange is almost ready for takeoff. Destroy that ship before it's too late.
Now I want to take the shot here because I can afford the heat.
Engaging target.
Newgrange is down.
Incoming transmission.
Enemy dropship coming in hot. Do you have any idea what you've just done? You'll pay for that for your life, mercenary filth. That's Victoria Espinosa. Victoria, if I'd known you'd been here, I'd take the field myself. I could have ended this war here now. I suppose I'll have to contend myself with your prize mercenaries. Watch as I tear them to shreds. So is she part of that team?
Waiting for orders. Move order received. Right, Commander.
Move into position.
Usually you want them to make the first move. 35 tonner, so that's a light mech, probably a well, it can't be a locust. Most likely a Jenner, I think. That's 35. Actually, it could be a fire starter.
Reporting enemy contact.
50 ton, that could be a hunchback, could be a centurion, I think. Blackjack's only 45.
Standing by.
And there's a 60 tonner. Could be a dragon, could be a jacker mech, could be a quick draw. That's most likely a thunderbolt, I want to say.
Yes, Commander.
Standing by. Jumping.
I probably should have turned more, to be honest. Wolfhound? Nope, it's a fire starter, I was right.
Good to go.
So right here we want to lower its evasion using the LRM-10. Or LRM-5 in this case.
Right, Commander.
And now the fun part. So let's see. Both side torsos are still intact. The missile hit the chest, it looks like. Actually, there were 2 hits. One to the leg, too.
Engaging target.
Centurion. That's the AC-10 one. Next move is mine, so we can finish trying to knock this sucker down.
Engaging target.
Damn. So it can brace now so it doesn't get knocked over. Chose not to, though. That's interesting. So we'll let them move the rest of their crap. They're starting to annoy me by hitting that arm.
Reporting internal damage. Affirmative.
There's the catapult. That's a double PPC from the look of it.
Internal structure damage.
I want one of those for myself, to be honest.
Waiting for orders.
try to kill that fire starter real quick. Try that one. Actually, it doesn't matter. So this is 150 points of damage. Should have enough internal structure to keep standing, though. That's what sucks. Although it couldn't keep its arms.
Good to go. Up high.
So I'll still have some coverage here. I'm still keeping my left arm exposed, I know. Actually, do I have line of sight with anyone? No. Actually, yeah, the dragon.
Multiple targets confirmed.
Still moving forward.
Receiving you. Move order received.
Okay, so we're gonna go for the right torso. I'm willing to heat up for this. Wow, we could core the thing.
Commander?
The odds of coring this are extremely slim right here.
Roger that.
Looks like we knocked it down,
That's a
though.
critical hit.
And without its AC-10, that thing is a lot less scary.
Yes, Commander.
So right here we are going to reserve, because I want the catapult to move before I make mine.
Ready for orders.
okay with this.
Got it.
Catapult's a lot less scary at close range because it won't have its PPCs, it'll just have those MGs and the medium lasers. If you notice, this thing's perfectly symmetrical. You have a PPC, ML, and an MG on each side. I do not wish to heat up that much, but I'll fire everything else. For good
Target
luck.
acquired.
I will make you suffer before you die.
This could be bad. Here comes the heat.
Internal structure damage.
Go for the torsos because you'll make it no longer symmetrical.
Good to go.
Don't have line of sight.
Got it.
And this will allow me to protect my wounded left side.
Got it.
Standing by.
So I want to attack the catapult from this side because that's the side I weaken.
Coordinates received.
In case you're wondering, I'm going to fire a small laser at the fire starter. Worst can worst, I can take a shot at with a thunderbolt. So 1 and 2. So I'm going to turn off the less accurate ones. How much does the fire starter have left? I'm going to turn one of these onto it so that we can take it down. If I hit its leg, it's toast anyway.
Firing on multiple enemies.
You will not defeat us. I will break you. Mercenary scum.
That was painful.
Warning. Armor low.
Waiting for orders. Firing jump jet.
Trying to conceal my weakened side.
Aye, aye.
Now it's going to aim for the trebuchet, most likely. That was
Can't take many
interesting.
more hits like that.
Good to go.
So that's fortified, this one is not.
Position confirmed.
I don't know if I actually have access to its back armor here, but we'll see. Yeah, we do. I don't think we actually hit the back armor.
Commander?
So at this point, even this torso is a good target. But that doesn't matter. Fire in the hole.
Engaging target.
That's
Warning.
annoying.
Armor breached.
That's hitting my
Internal
good
damage.
arm, too.
Commander?
So by not jumping, I didn't generate as much heat. 1 point of armor, 1 point. We're better off going for the left torso, I'd say.
Got it.
Our right torso, I mean.
Swine! I will tear your neck in two!
Going for the kick.
Armor breach. Internal damage. They've blown past my armor.
Yep. Roger.
I'm not entirely sure where I'd like it to hit, but that's good enough.
I have the advantage.
Waiting for orders.
Both side torsos are exposed here. Oh my god.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
So as long as it leaves that one arm alone, I'm cool.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage.
Good to go.
Okay, fine. We'll do this your way.
Orders.
Good to go.
So right here I want to use the aim shot just to take away its initiative. This is the torso I want to go for.
Here we go.
Now we're going to reserve because I want Behemoth to go next.
Standing by.
Want that one.
Aye, aye. Targeting for physical attack.
Now it lost its guarded status.
Good to go. Taking the shot. Nice. Got past his armor.
See, I think I'm going to overheat here just because I need to knock him down. Actually, you know what? I think my best move is to break line of sight. I'll fire one LRM this round.
Engaging target.
Aw, man. Go for the hunchback. Not the Thunderbolt. I guess I can take that.
Damage is minor, Commander.
Yeah.
I need to cool off right here, so we're going to do a melee attack.
Waiting for orders. Firing on target.
I'm just gonna drill the core.
Engaging target. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Receiving you.
I have to protect my left side, although my center torso is vulnerable. The bad news for you, buddy, is I cooled off.
Giving him everything I've got. Enemy down.
Mission successful. Nicely done. Dr. Murad, does the Argo have an empty storeroom that can serve as a makeshift brig? Something could be arranged. Then arrange and get a lock on Lady Espinosa's ejection pod, and she's coming with us.
Mission successful.
So, I wonder if that's the minimum. So anyway, we get 2 million C-bills there. A lot of my stuff needs to be fixed up. 2 of us are out with injuries. Oh man, I thought I got a piece of a catapult already, but I guess not. So this will finish another dragon, and I'm gonna grab Centurion because it's the heavy one. I guess we can just get another commando. I was tempted to go for a Wolverine, but I have one of those already. I don't know what this cockpit mod is. +1 injury, that's it. Although what's kind of cool here is this doesn't actually cost anything in terms of weight. It just costs a crit slot. See, I'm gonna actually leave the commando behind for that cockpit mod. Because there's no guarantee I'll ever see one of these again. We got a fire starter, panther piece. We got an entire fire starter there. Got a Wolverine piece, some heat sinks. And then we'll show the scene before we put a break. So yeah, I'm pretty sure a large portion of why that was so easy was because I had the Thunderbolt and the Hunchback. Those two do not play around. To be continued. Just kidding. Family reunion unlocked. Victoria, I've been waiting 3 years for this. Are you enjoying yourself? I had it assembled just for you. Load all you like, cousin. Your victory will be short-lived. Your pathetic little army may have carried you thus far, but if you think that you can challenge the core systems, you're sadly mistaken. Our glorious army will grind your restoration to a bloody pulp. Save me the lecture and tell me what you're doing on Anvelt. Your father rules the Directorate. You should be in a tower somewhere, not on a dusty little moon guarding a smuggling ship. Smuggling ship? Is that what Karosas thought the Newgrange was? Is that what he told you? Oh, you poor dear fool. I would tell you what you've just done, but I don't want to spoil the surprise. You'll find out soon enough. I can tell you what the Newgrange is now. A smoldering heap of scrap metal. Good job protecting her, by the way. Sooner or later we'll face off again, mech warrior. When that day comes, I will shear your cockpit in two. Victoria, I loved you like a sister, and you betrayed me. Your father held a knife to my back, and you helped him push it in. I need to understand why. If you'd ever really listened to him, you'd already know. He tried to teach you, cousin, to set you on the path to strength and prosperity, but you spat on his efforts and forced his hand, and mine along with it. Forced your hand? Mastiff is dead because of you. Our mentor, the man who taught you to pilot a mech, you put him in a camp and left him to rot. Thousands of Oregon dead lie piled at your feet. The price of strength in our nation's future, for the glory of the Reach, I'd paid 100 times over. You seem to be confusing wanton cruelty for strength. They aren't the same thing. The destruction of your lands should have taught you that. Little Lord Madeira, still my cousin's favorite pet, I see. Wonder if that pretty jaw of yours is as fragile as it looks. One of these days, we'll have to find out. Big talk from the woman in the cell. Too bad you can't back it up. That guy is right. You can't, and that's eating you alive, isn't it? You're a formidable mech warrior, Victoria. That's all you are. Take away your mech and what's left. Bile and venom and hollow threads. My threats aren't hollow, fool. Do you think my father hasn't planned for this? Do you think that you were winning? My capture means nothing. The jaws of our trap are already closing around your neck. You're just too blind to see it. We may be blind, but that didn't stop us from kicking your ass up and down the canyons of Anvelt. You mock me at your peril, mercenary. My father bends everyone to his will. The periphery nations, the successor states, everyone. You don't know what I've done for our people. The sacrifice I've had to make. You understand nothing, and you never will. You've already lost this war, cousin. You'll die screaming, and your restoration will die with you. I've heard enough. Mr. Lovera, cut off her comm. What do you want us to do with her, Lady Rano? The Argo isn't a prison. She can't stay here. No, she can't. Lord Karasas lost a daughter on Waldry, and we weren't there to help him. I can't do that wrong, but I can give him justice. We will transfer Lady Victoria into his custody to be held until I say otherwise. Your call, Lady Urano. We'll set a course for Smith when we're ready. Conversation's over, people. Let's get back to work. Lady Urano, my staff has taken Lady Espinosa into custody. She is being escorted to her cell as we speak. A kinder fate than she deserves, perhaps, but I will adhere to the terms of our arrangement. While she remains in my custody, she will not be harmed. You are an honorable man, Lord Karasas. One day I hope to earn your support. You already have it. What you've done today feels like justice, Lady Urano. Of a kind I never thought I'd live to see. I owe you a debt of thanks as well, Commander Light. You did a yeoman's job on the Newgrange. She will never darken our skies again. Glad to be of service. Now let's discuss what you'll be doing for us in return. Yes, of course. Let us discuss your recompense. Your chief engineer tells me she's found a hidden data archive on your ship and that you need my help to open it. Sounds to be quite the mystery. More than a mystery to me, Lord Karasas. My father believed that the Argo held something of great value, but he died before he could see it. I need to know what's on that drive, and you're the only one in the Reach who can open it for me. Better, perhaps, than to give you the means to open it yourself. I will have a device sent to your ship, an electronic codebreaker of advanced design. Given enough time, it'll chew through any encryption, even yours. Codebreakers are rare and heavily restricted items. They're only found in the possession of the most sophisticated intersphere intelligence agencies. That's a hell of a toy, Lord Karasas. Quite. Lady Urano's father found it in the possession of a Comstar presenter who had died in Oregon space. What she was doing with it, I will never know. What I do know is that High Lord Tamati would want you to have this, Kamea. He'd be quite proud of the leader you've become. Thank you, Lord Karasas. Simon, it means more to me than I can say. Speaking of proud fathers, do you have any news to share about your son? Has his condition improved since we last spoke? Somewhat, my lady. Otto's road to recovery will be long and difficult. The director did something to his mind on Waldry. I still don't have a clear picture of what, but the damage is both physical and mental. In truth, I fear that my boy has been damaged irreparably, and that the Otto I knew is gone. I cling to the hope that someday the son I will remember will return to me. He will, Simon, I know it. Otto is young and strong, and House Karasas is nothing if not resilient. I'm afraid I must take my leave of you now. I have forces to marshal and plans to make. Please keep me apprised of Otto's condition. I will, my lady. Farewell to you, and know that you have earned the support of House Karasas. What you've done today doesn't erase the past. Perhaps we can still write the course of our people's future. For my part, I am willing to try. Thank you, Lord Karasas, and welcome to the Restoration. Together we will fix what might was broken. I swear it. Restoration is so lame. Can't we be called something like the Returners? Hey, Commander, put the code-breaking device onto work. Got a progress bar to climb. Give you a heads up when it's finished. Do we actually get a bar to see, or...?
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting. That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
So for the dragon... I think this is my third one, to be completely honest. We can always sell it later. For the fire starter, I do want to keep this one reserved just in case I need this one and it's ever busted up. So let's take a look at the repair bill. Eep. That one's pretty light. That one needs a new laser. My trebuchet is banged up. So don't just hit repair, you need to go to refit, and you can do the repair option here. So 1, 2, 3. I thought something was broken on it. Oh, that's right, it just got hit, it didn't get actually destroyed. So therefore I get to keep it. That's good to know. Yeah, see repair component.
I'll let you know when that's done.
I wasn't actually paying attention to how long that would take. 1 week. So in terms of task, the Centurion is low priority. Hate to say it, but it's true. Vindicator and Treb are more important. Thunderbolt... yeah. So in terms of mech warriors, I don't even know if I have a full crew at the moment. I have exactly 4 if we count the new girl, Rommel.
Orders?
As for Decker, I want to get him... Actually, we should throw some points into Guts here, just so that he heals faster if he takes a headshot.
Mech warrior training complete.
Sadly, that does mean his salary is going to go up, but I can't
Waiting for orders.
be too fussy about that right now. Recoil penalty is only helpful for autocannons. She's been using that Vindicator almost exclusively all game for me, so the recoil penalty isn't going to be too helpful, but once again, it's just more points
Waiting for
towards her
orders.
recovery. As for him, I sorely wanted that ace pilot thing.
Training complete.
So that makes him one hell of a skirmisher now. Basically, I can have my Hunchy do his alpha strike, and then move him back afterwards. Very, very important.
Yes, Commander.
As for her, she has a ways to go. Like, normally I'd put someone like this in a light mech.
Mech warrior training complete.
So other things we can do is we can look at the store. I don't know if there's actually anything worthwhile here. Hey, I can buy a dragon. Medium laser double plus. +1 accuracy. I can afford it, so let's buy it. If anything ever
New
needs a
weapon
new
systems
medium laser, I'll
available.
swap that in. I don't need any ammo. For the 2 AC5s, I don't really use anything that still uses this. And based on what I told you about how to deal with heavier mechs, hopefully you see the stability is probably the superior choice here. Should also mention, since we have an allied status, we do get 10% off on this. That's why instead of this being 120,000, it's 108. As for selling, I want to look exclusively at mechs. Our Blackjack at the start of the game.
This is an all-ship announcement. As a reminder,
I have 2 dragons,
not allowed aboard the Argo. If you're out
and
on
one of
shore
everything else.
and you see something fluffy, enjoy it there. In its native habitat. It doesn't belong on a dropship.
Okay, I like that comm message. So if I ever need money, I can go ahead and sell that. Getting close to the achievement where you need 5 million C-bills, I think. And once the train module finishes, I do need to get better mech stuff. So if you want to know what my next upgrade's going to be, it should be the scaffolding. Sadly, you can't queue these up, which kind of sucks. Or the refit harness, I have the scaffold already. And yeah, so this is where we're currently at. The med bay is actually pretty tempting, it's just all this stuff takes time that I don't have. As for whether or not I'm going to stay, that all depends on what we have here. This would probably be my best bet, even though the pay is kind of lame. This is more of a salvage mission from the look of it. Thing is, I do have to use that one pilot. And this one is extremely dangerous for the group I have right now. But anyway, that is where we're calling it quits. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.